4:27 a.m. The alarm screamed through the 7th basement floor. I shoved the USB into my pocket and ran. Boots echoed down the stairwell above me. My heart was in my throat. This wasn't an escape. This was testimony. 20 years ago, I was this country's top engineer. Chief designer for national infrastructure projects. Level 3 security clearance. 16th floor apartment. Imported car. Special school for my children. Comrade, the nation trusts you. A party official patted my shoulder. I was proud. I believed I was protected. I drew blueprints, underground bunkers, communication facilities, storage units. On paper, everything was clean. Numbers and lines. That was my job. 5 years ago, winter. New project orders came down. Expand floors 8 through 12. Classification S. Leak means immediate execution. I nodded. I didn't question. I completed the design. But during construction, problems arose. Ventilation system error. Need you to check in person. The site manager called. I descended to the 10th floor. The elevator doors opened. Cold air rushed through the corridor. Metallic smell. Disinfectant. And something else. This space isn't in my blueprints. I asked. Additional directive. The guard answered, expressionless. The steel door opened. I walked in. It looked like a freezer. Number plates lined the walls. A0247. B1053. CO619. Small text below the numbers. Not names. Classification codes. What is this? My voice trembled. Storage facility. Storing what? No answer. I walked deeper inside. Small rooms lined up in rows, each with a transparent observation window. I looked inside. My breath stopped. People, or what used to be people. I couldn't close my eyes. This is built to specifications. No problems. The site manager handed me documents. My signature was there, on the blueprints. I drew this. My hand shook. 3 months passed. Another summons came. Final inspection for expansion. Down to the 12th floor. This time I saw the list. On a computer screen. Names, ages, origins, classification codes. Thousands. No, tens of thousands. I scrolled down. No end in sight. These people don't exist. Officially, a young security officer spoke. Late 20s. Cold eyes. Then what are they? People who were needed. Once. That day, I decided. I had to get this out. 2 years of preparation. Quietly, slowly, I copied files, blueprints, lists, photos, internal directives, 3 USB drives. The final night, my wife was sleeping. The children too. I sat by the bed, watching them. I'm sorry, I whispered without sound. 3:50 a.m. I went to work as usual. Swiped my security card. Took the elevator. Pressed button for 10th floor. Deep breath going down. I entered that room one last time. Sat at the computer. Started copying the final files. 47%, 68%, 89%. Comrade. A voice behind me. I turned. That young security officer. What are you doing? Final inspection. At 4 a.m., my hand went to the USB. His hand went to his gun. Put it down. I can't. That's an order. This contains the truth. The party defines truth. He aimed the gun. I gripped the USB. You know what this is. My duty is security. How old are you? 28? 29. Do you have family? Yes. Your family could end up here. Someday. His hand wavered. 1 second. 2 seconds. I'm sorry. As he pulled the trigger, I moved first. Flipped the table. He stumbled. I ran for the door. Gunshot behind me. Sparks off the wall. The alarm screamed. 427. I ran up the stairs. Up. Lungs burning. Floor 7. 6. 5. Stop. Someone shouted. I didn't stop. Ground level. Emergency exit. I burst through. Cold dawn air. I ran. Through alleys. 3 kilometers to the river. A small boat waiting. Sirens behind me. Getting closer. I saw the river. Jumped in the boat. Rowed desperately. Opposite bank. Neutral zone. Gunfire across the water. I didn't let go of the oars. My feet touched ground. I fell. Got up. Ran into the forest. 3 days of walking. Little water. Little food. Just the USB. I crossed the border fence at night. Crawled underneath. Fingernails broke. Blood. I didn't care. I made it through. Free land. 6 months later. Safe country. Investigations. Testimony. I handed over the USB. International team mobilized. Media coverage. Brave whistleblower. Hero who exposed the truth. Hero. I laughed bitterly. 3 months later, news came. Unofficial channels. My wife and children. Re-education camp. The price of my choice. They paid it. Every night I dream. The 10th floor corridor. Cold air. Number plates. And my wife's face. Why did you come alone? She asks. I can't answer. I wake up with wet pillow. People ask, do you regret it? Regret. Is that the right word? I was a perpetrator. For 20 years. I drew the blueprints. Built the system. Can I say, I didn't know? That's a lie. I knew. I saw and looked away. I stayed silent. Silence is complicity, not neutrality. That's why I speak now. On broadcasts, in courts, here, into this recording. Leaving my voice, not to be a hero. For atonement, incomplete, insufficient, but necessary. If you're listening to this, I want to ask, don't you have them around you too? Things you see but pretend not to. Truths you know but ignore. Convenient silence. I lived like that for 20 years. And I lost everything. But now I know how terrifying it is not to stay silent. And how necessary. I'm not a fugitive. I'm a witness. I didn't survive. I'm alive to testify. Even when this story ends, the truth doesn't. Right now, somewhere, there are people managed by numbers. People whose names were stolen. If you remember this voice, that alone breaks the silence. I testify today, tomorrow, until the end.